mentioned sort of the if you see car ads, right? Uh, Sort of the big caveat that they're putting on their car ads right now is that current inventory is unaffected by tariffs, right? And which is, so I think, hilarious because they're essentially telling you like, yeah, once we run out, the tariffs are going to hit those cars and it is going to get more expensive. That's sort of like the omitted part of the ad. But they're trying to sort of assuage your concerns about like, if you're going to buy a car, you might want to do it now, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just like, I think a lot of people do understand that there's sort of this like hammer coming down on us as consumers. And I mean, like, I went to the grocery store yesterday, and what I would normally expect to be like, you know, and I think this is inflated. What I would normally expect to be like a $45 trip to the grocery store was $84. There's this sort of like cultural slippage happening at the same time as there's this sort of economic increase, and all of that is sort of contributing to just a general like malaise about the state of living in the country. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I was at Market Basket just yesterday, and I was overhearing a conversation between two strangers who were talking. I kind of dropped in the middle of it. I was just like, I was waiting in the 12 items or less line, and they were talking about something like, "Oh, my kid wants these Pokemon cards," and I perked up because I was like, because we open Pokemon cards on our streams, and I was like, "Oh, what's up?" And she's telling this guy, she's like, "You know what I want? I want not my debt to not go up today." Like
Yeah,
every day
yeah,
it's going up. And she's talking about like how outrageously expensive the price of groceries is. It was hard to get over $100 in a handbasket, right? And now it's
right.
like you get it half full and it's $70. And it's just like every time you go, it's some gut punch. The climate is so dire. And you see companies, I mean, I think companies, like you said, we were talking about these car commercials. I mean, they've got their finger on the pulse of what people care about. There's a lot of stories out there about how difficult it is for car companies, for these auto dealerships to move inventory right now because people are freaking the fuck out. I mean, if you lose a job, the odds of you like being able to get another one within like 6 months, very low right now. People are definitely holding their savings. They are, yeah, they are not feeling confident about the way things are going.